What's up, guys? Coach Ash for Move. I wanted to cover a concept today that we're really going over a lot in our classes and our PT sessions. We're calling this pulling into your push. In strength training, there's pull movements and there's push movements. But in our push movements, unless you really focus on pulling first, you can have a tendency to overdevelop an already forward head and forward shoulder posture because of life. Life happens in front. Part of training is to counter life. So let me give you an example. One of our progressions in the early stages of push-up training is the incline push-up. And whether you're doing this on boxes or a bar, it's still an incline push-up, all right? And if you weren't thinking about pulling into it, you would just kind of go like this, and you would do your push-ups, and you might get stronger. Of course, you're going to get stronger, but you might notice along the way, my shoulders are kind of bugging me. You go, what's going on here? We teach you to pull into it. So from the shoulder blades, that's retraction and depression. So you're working by pulling into the push as much as you're working the push. And that essentially sets the scapula and creates a strong anchor point for the rotator cuff. So see the difference. If I'm not pulling into the push, I can just kind of dump into the front of the shoulders a bit. But if I set the scapula and I pull, there's my retraction and depression, and I keep that going throughout the movement, I can get there with more of a protected effect in the front of the shoulder. So that's incline. Let's look at it from something more difficult, a traditional push-up. I can just do the push-up, no problem, right? But if I pull into it, there's the scapular set, there's the retraction, depression, and you'll feel less impingement and less strain on the front of the shoulder. That'll also hold true for any kind of single arm progression where we're going here. And rather than just pressing into it, we set the scapula first with retraction and depression. There's the move. Retract, depress. You can see how my shoulders more open. And it just carries forward into better shoulder health and function long term. So remember, pull into your pushes. Enjoy.